I pull out a book at random, examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggles against the chains of Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up to Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Oh my.
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snacks the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Shenanigans. My name is Benji. This is Dream Daddy. Just got a message. Dadmazon. It's Steven from Damazon. I'm up front with your delivery. Just be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I need to put on pants first. Can't find my pants, but I wrapped her waist. Oh my god. I can come back tomorrow. No, I'll be right down. No. Jesus Christ. Kind of way too much way too much information to a stranger. To a complete fucking stranger. Got a package, wonder what it is. I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. Open up the box and start pulling the package peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, it's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies? You can order dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours? No, but I can definitely order some right now. Okay, love you. Fucking weird conversation. Hey, look at the box again. Oh, this is the address to Damien's house. No, bring the box to Damien. Take it over to him. I know that I've had my stuff driven over to the wrong house. I've gotten stuff from the, for the wrong house. Like, no, you give it back. Go over to Damien's house with the box. Put the box on the door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Wellington! Oh, to what do I owe the pleasure? How do you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Okay, anyways. Let's get out of my house by mistake. I hand him the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise! I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you doing with those butterflies? Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Benji Wellington. Fuck it, sure. Damien leads me to his study where he set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh wow, that's really something, Damien. Quite proud of my little collection? You do all this yourself? Of course. Find it quite relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. Really aren't ready quite yet. Need some rehydrated overnight so they're easier to work with. I have some over here ready to pin. Damien takes a seat on his desk while I hover behind him. Picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. Pulls out all black butterflies and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. Turquoise swallowtail. Gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. Wings of the back are gorgeous, iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment of this one is so nice too. Anyways, the pinning a butterfly is actually quite simple. Just requires a delicate touch. First, you put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antenna with the forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly, it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple days until it's ready. Then what? I remove all the pins and put it on display with the others. Look closer at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes off the wall. Ah yes, the blue morpho. One of my favorites too. Yeah, it's a small frame to me. Here, I think this will go lovely in your home. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough. Thank you? If you ever have interest in printing some insects yourself, know where to find me. I think I'll leave that up to you. I think I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense, you have beautiful, steady hands. You'll make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks them into the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Benji. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Sure, fuck it. Let's go hang out with Damien now, because I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay. Fuck it, we're doing this. We're at least gonna get the one out of the way. Maybe after the date, like, it'll be better. Maybe that. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Got some interesting fucking bugs, bud. He keeps typing. And typing. Man, this guy's writing a novel. I'll leave the computer and make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Jesus Christ. Fucking goddamn. Oh, I didn't even, fuck, God, I didn't even read any of that. God damn it. Can you help me with something? Ugh. Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, can you, interpret this for me? Huh. I turn my computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand neat speak. Like, this is how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is a hot new thing. See, Dad, kids are going go over saying LOL and LMAO or whatever. Decided that we need to go do it and bring it back to 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? You forget to unpack your pen and quill? Dad, how will you address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming, debutante ball? Okay, now you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Huh. Or you Pride and Prejudice in school one time, and now you're reciting things about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. So it gotta be, though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? Got this. Amanda reaches over and types a message on the board. Amanda hits send and smiles. That's very fitting. Like, someone sends me a fucking paragraph and I send them a one-word answer. I must confess my okay, I'm actually gonna read this. Benji, I must confess my excitement to receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I find my available of your company. Jesus Christ. I can't fucking control the goddamn mouse. Must ask your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. God, fuck it, this goddamn mouse. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your company and companionship, my residence as an afternoon tea and a stroll through my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, the Blood March. Well, I suppose that's that. We're having tea! Okay. Make sure I walk over to Damien's house. I guess you can't really call it a house. More of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. Walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. Their large, ornately carved bat head, a door knocker. The back and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door just slowly creaks open. A little creepy, but I enter the house and take a few steps in the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. And a dog. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Fucking hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all these people in the paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Benji, pleasure to have you in my home. Look up and see Damien standing at the top of the majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. That's, what's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right, we just were there. We just were at the frickin' museum. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. What about upstairs with the butterflies? Well, the older homes on the block, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I'm able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. Walk past the book covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. They listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how rebellious teenager years were. Onward, onward, there's more to see. Reach a door at the end of the hall where Damien opens with a flourish. This is the library. It's got the butterflies! Walls are lined with packed bookshelf and even more books scattered over the period appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. More of the butterflies. Walked over to the glass display pinned with butterflies on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. Pin them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. You already did. Concerned how I would stick my pin through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Pick up a book. Fuck it. You know, Benji, in the Victorian area, there's some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought it was more touted novels, would encourage youth into the life of crime, and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random, examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggles against the chains as Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up to Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Oh my.
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snacks the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. I guess look out the window. Walk to the window and greeted with a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a very beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Greg mowing his lawn. He's doing Greg on his lawn, not mowing his lawn. I'm inserting words that aren't there. He's doing push-up with his daughters on his back. God, I am. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Got it! Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really?
Oh.
No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke.
Oh.
Please, will you join me for tea? Follow Damien into the sitting room where finger food has already been set upon the beautiful tiered silver tray. Take a seat in one of the high-back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. Can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact that high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which it was served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. You big asshole. Seems like you really put a lot of work into this place.
Huh.
Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Oh, I can barely make matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. Look what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. You got so interested in goth stuff. Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? Your kid listens to My Chemical Romance. You don't know what the hell this is? Love to see a marching band. God damn it, Damien, you're fucking losing me. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby in collecting taxidermy animals grew into sort of an obsession. The privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there are very terrible things about the Victorian era, and try to live a life strictly in lines with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to a cognizant of its flaws and love all in the same. Tell me, Benji, do you have any hobbies? I say I don't know of anything way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds sophisticated. I guess out of these answers, it'd be the word jumbles, because I'm not one for, like, the watch the shit get made, or, like, the ASMR videos. And I cannot fucking juggle, so I'm going with that. Yeah, written word fascinates me. Spending so much time using words, and, you know, I think people would appreciate it more if they had to unjumble them. Poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer. In a sense. Finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
How delightful.
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Amy takes me to the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in a beautifully landscaped rose. Small stone path weaves through the oh god, I'm dying. And butterflies fit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public. The lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquets affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off the vine. Lilium bulbifrum, the orange lily. You know what this one means? Fuck it. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Fucking hell. That's precisely why floral arrangements are so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Out of these answers, yes, sunflowers. Remind me of sunshine. You can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles. Aw, man. No, I want sunflower seeds. I have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. You put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. Following Damien down a footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Benji, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised to see it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. Take a deep breath and enjoy the heavenly perfumed air. What a lovely yard. Makes me wish I had a little more effort in that garden Amanda and I tried that start that one time. Our almonds grew to the size of a cherry tomatoes and then immediately fucking died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Alright, fucking knocked over the gargoyle. Shit.
Fix that guard.
Okay. Hell yeah. He'll never fucking notice. He'll never fucking notice. Oh god. That was a close one. Oh no, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Benji, my sincerest apologies for keeping you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to. I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to school post-haste. You need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's fucking do it! Damien and I walk into school and is immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
I don't know.
Hey, Damien. Here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever this is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time with the your kids are in trouble scenario. Was it this time?
Oh.
Right, Damien. You have to see to believe. Damien and I follow and step behind Hugo, who leads us through busy corridors of the school. Walk past several classes in session. I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. You can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of school, I can recall the antics I got to in an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of the creepy fucking basements. Find another teacher in the boiling room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian is bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around at the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
What?
The room falls silent. I'm not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what happened. Promised me there would be wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cast Amontillado, Ernest? That's actually a great story, and I vibe with it very much. Neither confirming or denying that. Turn to Damien and whisper to him. Let's cast Amontillado. It's a story where one guy is pissed at this other guy. And he tries to, befriend him and get him to bring, hey, there's wine down here. You're a big wine guy. Bit of a dickhead, but you're a big wine guy. And, I need you to double check on this wine. They get him to go down there, and they start drinking these other bottles of shit. Get the guy fucked up. Get it, he's so fucked up then that he ends up getting put into a wall, bricked over it, and left to fucking die. That's what Cast of Amontillado is. Cask. He gets his enemy drunk, lures him to his cellar, and promises a wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. The lovely story. You see, Damien gets it. Alright, we vibe on this one. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. Wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? Ernest was going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him? Well, it worked for 20 minutes because he's an idiot, and then you realized I had lied about the wine. You were cackling maniacally. Sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad?
What?
It took you 20 minutes! Son, we just did an entire 2 week on the Cask of Amontillado. It took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the fucking story? Read the first 5 pages and then the review of the movie.
Whoa.
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Yeah, that's very, yeah. Hey, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. When you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their head in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see the problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You both are suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. Teacher starts to stomp upstairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bud March, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of school in silence. Fucking dumbass kid. Lucian, Damien, and I pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. Not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether you want to go. I care about you, and I see that you're struggling. So if you decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that, too. You can spend this week looking for a summer job, and know how much you want to own your own car. Or you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out the window. Love you too, Dad. Spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. When we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
Oh.
Didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot that we need to work out. Alright. All things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was really good, or pretty good. That is your silver lining. There's that, yes. I would say, yeah, surprised, not so much admired, but just surprised that that's how he went with that. I'm more diplomatic with him than I would have been. It's just what's best for him. I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon?
Oh.
Be an honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Huh.
I come home and find Amanda curled up on the couch on a blanket watching TV. Plop down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ate this show. Couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them as with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. Told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. I was getting a regular sized house. I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? Got strange. I had to go to the school to pick up Lucien since he tried to lure doing this in the cellar with the promise of friend with vintage wine. He tried to get brick on the wall, right? How'd you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucien live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but I think he's really good company. Surprisingly diplomatic dad. Dig his style. You know what? Me too. Okay, Damien's a bit better, I guess. I think I gave him the... I don't know. I think I gave him a wrong look at. I don't know if he's still not my favorite, but...
I'm sensing a romance between us. A chemical romance.
Oh my fucking god, they went for the reference.
That's a band?
Yeah, it's a band. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh god. Well, I think now we've officially hung out with everyone at least once. I don't think we've missed anybody. I don't know who we're gonna hang out with next, though. Yeah, it's been everyone once. For the bake sale was Joseph. Hugo, I forget exactly what we did with Hugo. No, we did we just fucking did the aquarium thing. Matt, we went to the party. Brian, we did the mini golf. Robert, we hung out and drank and fucked up my knee. But that'll be it for this episode. I'm unsure when I'm going to be recording more of these, but I'm hoping these will still be coming out every week. I don't know if that's going to be Tuesdays, Fridays, or when. And shit changes all the time, it seems. So maybe what I'm saying right now isn't what's happening. Hopefully it is, but we'll see. If you guys subscribe, leave a like. You guys will be notified for whenever the next videos come out. Or if you want to go in the links below and check out the Discord. Otherwise, I'll be telling you guys whenever I'm streaming. You guys should be notified on YouTube, but I will always tell you guys at least when I'm streaming on Discord. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sticking out to the end of this video. And we'll see you in the next one. The doses.